everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name's Katie and I'm a junior at Westminster College. Throughout this video, you're going to meet Ashley, who's a senior at Westminster College, and Jaelyn, who's a freshman at Westminster College. And we are all in the same class called Chem in the Kitchen. It's been a really exciting year, but now it's time for our video projects where we do some research ourselves. And we decided to research kombucha and how to make it. So I also encourage everyone to go check out the rest of our class's videos. We're all using a tag we're all using a tag under our video descriptions. It should be CHE102, that's our course code. So please check out everyone else's videos. Please leave comments because we get bonus points. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching us make kombucha. So first step is we have to boil water for our tea. Water boils, then we added our tea. We're gonna let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now we are adding our pure cane sugar. We got a cup of that, and we're gonna mix it in there until it's fully dissolved. Then we're gonna put it in our fermenting jar. Add it in there. Beautiful. Beautiful technique. Here comes the fun part. Scary. So that's our SCOBY. It's very gross looking. Nice. It's sticking to my spoon. It's so gross. So now we're gonna do a pH test.
And it should be between 4.5.
Okay, so it's that red color. What do we have?
I think we're
Right about there? Yeah.
okay, like 3.
Around 3 to 4. Nice.
Perfect.
So it's been 2 days and the SCOBY has fallen to the bottom. I'm not seeing any bubbles or anything. So, I don't know. How's she looking? I think the SCOBY's up at the top now. Or is there one on the bottom?
No, I think it's at the top.
Oh, that's not cute.
No.
We finally got some bubblage. That's the scientific word I'm making up for that.
Okay.
You got little bits in there. Oh my god. There must be some of the SCOBY that like fell off in there.
Alright, it actually smells.
This is
Cheers, cheers.
It's like
Okay.
sweet. It's not
It is.
vinegary
There's-
enough.
Yes, there's not much carbonation to it.
There's a little bit, not a lot. I got bubbles going.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I taste the black
It's like
tea.
apple juice almost.
Yes.
I don't hate it.
I don't either.
The smell isn't great. That might just be the brand of SCOBY, but it doesn't taste awful.
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. We added some fruit, something to it.
Yeah, like a syrup or something
Yeah.
to make it better. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Kombucha tea is obtained from a symbiotic culture of acetic acid bacteria, lactic acid bacteria, and yeast in a sweet medium. The sweet medium is generally black tea, which is what we used in the making of our kombucha. Its formation process also leads to the formation of a floating biofilm on the surface due to the certain strains of AAB. AAB is the dominant bacteria of kombucha tea culture, which are aerobic bacteria that is able to use alcohol as a substrate to form acetic acid. These bacteria require large amounts of oxygen for their growth and activity, which is in contrast to yeast. The main acids present include acetic, gluconic, tartaric, malic, and citric acids. All of these acids are responsible for kombucha's sour taste. The bacteria and yeast present in the drink create a powerful symbiosis capable of inhibiting the growth of contaminating microorganisms. It is composed of two phases. First, a floating biofilm, then a sour liquid phase. Acetic acid, gluconic acid, and ethanol are the main components in the sour liquid phase, but are also in the biofilm due to its greater water absorption capacity. Under aerobic conditions, the symbiotic absorption of kombucha is able to convert sugar and tea in a period of 7 to 10 days into a lightly carbonated, slightly sour, and refreshing drink that is composed of several acids, vitamins, and some enzymes. The building blocks of kombucha are black tea, sugar, and SCOBY. SCOBY stands for symbiotic culture of acetic acid bacteria and yeast. The yeast and bacteria in the SCOBY then use the ethanol to produce acetic acid. Acetic acid is also vinegar, which is why kombucha has a strong vinegar taste and smell.
So as you guys saw us trying our kombucha, you could tell that Ashley and I just thought that something was a little off. Well, there's actually 3 huge factors that go into how your kombucha is gonna turn out. First thing is the type of bacteria you use. So it's called SCOBY, as Ashley mentioned before, but you can have different types of SCOBY bacteria. So that is definitely a huge factor and influence in your kombucha. Another factor is the time effect that you put into the kombucha. So our brand of SCOBY told us 7 to 21 days, and it depended on how sweet you wanted it. And ours was actually really sweet, and we let it sit there for about 10 days. But we could have waited the whole 21 days. It probably would have made the kombucha vinegar taste a bit stronger. The third factor that goes into kombucha making is temperature. Now, as you probably saw during our experiment, I used a candy thermometer because that's all I could find in our Chem in the Kitchen lab, which was a huge mistake. I should have just used regular thermometer. And I feel like that was the start to our kombucha not working properly. And also, we expected that week to be pretty warm because it was warm that weekend prior, and it ended up being freezing cold the whole week, and it was on and our kombucha was sitting on a windowsill. So I think that the surrounding temperature also had an effect on our kombucha.
Alright, so now let's cover the health benefits of kombucha and focus on why it's so popular. So kombucha is a huge source probiotic, which provides your gut with healthy bacteria, improving your health, digestion, and weight loss. As it is similar to green tea because it does contain the same ingredients, it also provides the health benefits that green tea may serve. So green tea has these plant compounds that function as antioxidants in the body, which help weight loss and blood sugar control while reducing the risk of heart disease. And a fun fact is that these antioxidants in kombucha have protected a rat's liver from toxicity. So basically, it is pretty major. And along with the blood sugar control, it helps manage type 2 diabetes because of how it reduces the blood sugar levels. Kombucha also involves tea polyphenols and acetic acid, which suppress growth of bacteria and yeast, avoiding infections. Though kombucha is only healthy when made properly. Contaminated or over-fermented kombucha can also cause serious health problems, which we definitely want to avoid. So make sure to check the ingredients and avoid high sugar levels. Mainly focus on buying store-bought kombucha. And if you are to make it homemade, make sure you do a ton of research and you make it properly.